guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I'm going to do kind of a little hair tutorial for you guys in light of my new haircut that I just got like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I have been playing with it, but I've kind of come up with this this is the hairstyle I'm going with, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. And it's super simple. I have not done anything to it now. This is actually washed from yesterday, so I've slept overnight with this. I have not straightened it, so it kind of poofs out a little bit at the bottom, but I'm okay with that too. And so yeah, I just thought I would do, it's so simple guys, it's so simple. Now I will say, having short hair, sometimes contrary to popular belief of it being very easy and just quick and good to go, yes and no, because there's, you know, I don't feel like it looks bad right now the way it is, and I've really done like nothing to it. So there you go. But you can't just really throw it up in a ponytail. It's too short. It'll fall out everywhere, which is fine, but it's not that simple. You know, it doesn't really hold. And so, you know, I'm not saying you guys should go out and cut off your hair, because this is very new for me. I'm usually that person that, like, I don't like short hair on myself. I never have, but with the heat, the summer, I just felt compelled, and I've actually really been liking it, and I like the style that I've been doing for it. So do as you will. Don't feel like, you know, hair is a precious thing. It really is. But you know, at the end of the day too, it's just hair. Anyway, I just thought I would share with you guys what I've been doing, why I've been doing it a certain way. You've probably noticed it in a few videos, like that style, and there it is, and that's what I'm going to show you how I've been doing. Super simple. So here we go. What I've been using is this, like, pardon, it's not a teasing comb, but more of like a teasing type brush, but it's still thin. I hope you guys can like see that. You could use a teasing comb, whatever it is you like. Guys, I have like a smudge right here that I could not get off. So what do? You try to throw highlight over it, and it's still just... Anyway, when I dry my hair though, I do like to dry it and comb it out where I want my part to be. I'm sure most of you guys kind of do that. That way when it dries, it lays where I kind of want it to lay. Otherwise, when you're trying to move parts, if I'm trying to like part over here now, my hair is just not, like, it didn't dry that way. It doesn't want to go that way. So I would say do that for sure. And I did not blow dry my hair either. So, I mean, I'm putting very minimal heat on my hair as it is now, which is great. Sometimes I'll straighten like little bits or the front a little bit, but, and I have that here. I'll turn it on just in case I need it, but I may not even need it. It just kind of depends. So then what I like to take is some hairspray. I'm just using some of this Tresemme that I've still had. My favorite right now, I've run out, is the Pantene Pro V Air Spray. I got that in an influencer box, and I really liked it, but I used it. So I'm just gonna go through this, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna start here on the side a little bit. I'm just gonna grab kind of maybe like an inch or two, like, wide piece. Doesn't really matter. Spray kind of the back, just like that. And then I'm going to take my teasing brush and I'm just going to tease it, just like this. And just kind of work your way up as you lose your hair. Oh, cute. But that's what you do, like that, right? And I'm going to move over. Don't worry, we won't leave it this way. I mean, I guess you could. And do another piece. I probably do this maybe like total of like 3 or 4 pieces, guys. That's it. It's so fast. I mean, this probably really takes me 5 minutes tops. Have another piece. And they don't have to be like perfect pieces, guys, not at all. By the way, this haircut though is considered like an A-line haircut, which means in the front here it's a little bit longer than it is in the back. And I will say my hair was just a little bit too short when I did it, to where when it grows out a little bit, I will probably have it a little longer than it is now. in the front and have it short in the back still, but a little longer than it is. It just, my hair was already kind of on the short side when we did it this way. Anyway, but this is considered an A-line haircut. It's so weird, like, not having hair on my neck. It's basically at my neck, but it's so weird because I'm just not used to it. But I do like it. I went swimming with my kiddo and my husband last weekend with at my parents' house in their pool, and I totally got my hair, you know how like girls, you know, sometimes you don't want to get your hair wet because it's just chlorine water and in your hair when it's longer. It's a nightmare, right? It's a nightmare. And it's, I literally got in and got it wet and got out and just combed it out real quick. And I mean, I washed my hair later from chlorine, but like, it was manageable. It was the craziest thing. I didn't have to worry about it, you know? My hair does grow very quickly too. So I figured too, if I was just not feeling it, my hair will totally grow back fast. I'm gonna give it one good spray. This is just good, just like this. I'm so funny. Then I just take the same little brush and I just kind of go like this. So that way you don't see any of the teasing. Just kind of brush it on top. Just like that. But now it looks like, well, it's all flat now. It's really not. I wanted to make sure you don't see that like tease. Then I just kind of take both my hands. See, it's still there. You know, it's still under there. Look like a helmet head, but it's cute. Kind of like that. You know, some pieces are still not maybe like exactly where you want, or not as like volume as you want. Just do it again. But I don't like it like crazy. And just go and get another spray. I got where I want it. Now here's where, and then I kind of like to get these pieces down here to be pretty like straight and flat and not poof out, which I can do with just my hand. Just kind of press it down. Let's get it under control. You know, just kind of play with it. This is pretty straight, but I'm going to go through it one time. Just kind of get it all together, you know. And then I'm going to spray it. I leave my hand like right here. That way it doesn't like, it's kind of like over my face, like kind of like bangs, off side swept bangs almost, but it's not like in my face, you know. Sometimes I go a little heavier on the hairspray on that part because I don't want it to keep falling like in my face, you know. By the end of the day, it kind of, you know, it loses its hold a little bit, but yeah. So here's where I maybe do this a little different than some, or just right now, I might change it up too, but you could obviously do what you did here and do it on this side with this in the front like this. Totally fine. I feel like for me, it makes me have a little bit of a rounder face. And what I like to do is kind of keep this side kind of off of my face, whereas this side is. And I feel like that gives me just a little bit more of like a profile. And I just kind of prefer that. I think it's also cute, like if you had some earrings, you know, you're actually gonna see them a little bit, and you're not so covered. It's like it's actually opening your face up. But do as you will. It's basically do the same identical method, and you know, you could do that over here as well. I've just kind of been liking having this be in the back behind my ear, you know. Or you could do where you have it like behind your ear and sometimes I do this just depending on how my hair falls. But you could have like a little bit, you know, kind of come down. Oh. Like I'm good with that because it's still like off of my whole like side of my face, you know? But that's what I've been liking. And if you guys followed one of my most recent vlogs, may not be the last one, but the one before, I was like, what is this? Like, who am I resembling? And it's Valerie Malone from 90210. Let's bring it back to the 90s. It's totally what this is, but I love it. So yeah, I mean, this is what I've been doing, or when we started beforehand, that too. If I'm just kind of keeping it really simple, I don't do really anything to it, but I still keep it parted that way, and kind of the same thing with it, or both behind my ears, you know. It's pretty simple. I like it. It stays all day for me. It's maintainable, and I feel like it's a good length. Like I said, I would like this part in the front to be maybe a little bit longer when it grows, and then have it go up a little bit more of that classic A-line, but I'm good with this too. It's cool. And yeah, I think it's a little too short. If you were to do this to curl, you could. There's definitely pieces you could curl, but I think at that point too, you're gonna have even like shorter hair. So if this is new for you, maybe don't start with curling. Like get straight, and that way it's the longest it can be, but it's still short, you know. But this is what my go-to has been, and I thought I would share it with you guys. If you're someone who is debating getting a shorter haircut, this is kind of probably a go-to style for you perhaps. Or if you just cut your hair and you don't know what the hell to do with it. This is what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah!